You just know that I'm filming, don't you? It all comes from you with your feet. Sit. Good girl. T-step and Hello wavy souls, welcome back to the Shuffle Basics Part 2. Today we're going to be covering the T-step. Now if I'm being honest, I've had this film for a really long time and it's taken me a long time to upload a video because I've been traveling so much, but also because I realized when I was trying to edit last night, I just was overcomplicating it for you guys, and I just want this to be super simple, super digestible, and leave you feeling super confident. So without further ado, this is the T-step. The T-step is one of the most important foundational tools. A T-step in general is one of the most diverse movements in shuffling. The T-step is not only used for rocking patterns, which is probably what you're used to seeing, but it's also used for pivoting in direction as well as interchanged with micro-bouncing to achieve that floating effect across the floor. Or you can just utilize the T-step as a little steez to your style. The T-step in general comes from a hip-hop origin. It starts by actually making a T with your feet. For the sake of the video and to not overwhelm you, I just want to focus on doing a standard T-step. Anything more advanced, let me know in the comments below if you want to advance your T-step, and I will make sure to do a video on that. I'm gonna flip this video so that you can mirror along. What that means is as if you're looking in a mirror, looking at the video and mimicking everything that I'm doing. So if I'm on my right, you're gonna be on your left, right? But this is gonna be technically the left. Bring up one leg up on this and position just like how you would in a running man. This is a very important transition point. It blends in with every other move in your shuffling. So make sure you're always emphasizing on this knee up and position, your perch. I want you to think about your stabilizing leg kind of in this pigeon-toed position. If we're really focusing on, it's kind of like you're doing this like pigeon-toed position, only raising this one leg up in this perch. And I want your weight to be on the balls of your feet. Balls of your feet meaning the front of your foot, right? We're gonna raise this leg up on this perch position and we're gonna drop the foot while moving the heel inwards. Toes in, heel in. Bring it back, heel in. At the same time, the standing leg is going to drop, making almost a T. And all of your weight is mostly on that standing leg, but you can use the other leg as a kickstand or as a small weight distribution. You want to think about your weight being right here. Your center of gravity is right here. Let's try it on the other leg. When we come up on perch, you're gonna flex that foot into that pigeon toed, right? Your weight is on the balls of your feet. So come up, notice how I moved my foot. Heels are out, toes are in. Toe, heel. Up, and 1. Up, 2. And 3, and 4. Now let's practice that with music. We'll do 8 on each side and then we'll reset and then switch to go 8 on the other side. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and Now, it's not just about understanding the movement, it's about integrating that movement seamlessly with the rest of your other movements. I'm going to add in a transitional point so that you can understand how to implement it into your own flow. Let's go ahead and do a running man so that we can transition from one side and get and set up ourselves to go to the other side. After we go on this last, we're gonna come up on that perch just like how we have been, and we're gonna open up and drop into our running man. Drop. If you don't know how to do the running man, check the link up here. We drop into this running man, we're gonna come up and complete that running man, and now we're in the same position to start our T-step on the other side. Ha. With adding the running man, we're gonna drop in on 4. So it looks something like this on and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. All right, let's drill it together. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and I know it gets a little complicated with that running man in between. Trust me, you want to understand that transition point. So rewind if you need to, watch it back, and drill it with me one more time. You're doing great. Let's go ahead and travel with this T-step. We're up on this and position again, this perch position, right? You're gonna be going heel, toe, heel, toe. This is more complicated because we're distributing our weight between the balls of our feet, the front of our foot, and then the heel. This is what it would look like if I'm really emphasizing it for you guys. Heel, heel, up, toe. Up, heel, up, toe. Yeah? Heel, toe. You can really do whatever you want with that accent leg. Down, up. I'm covering more of the ground so that I can move the weight of my foot to this side. Up, touch, up, touch. Come up, drop into that running man. Up on and, notice how I'm on toes pointed this way. You're already naturally set up for a running man, so you just drop into it and you come up. So now you have more room to really extend that standing leg to push it, and you're gonna come up, just like how we did in that drill. Tap, up, tap, up, tap. Drop, up, touch, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Nice. Let's try with music. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Always remember that your center of gravity is right here. I actually like to use that standing leg or that tapping foot to pull me in just a little bit, to use the grip of my shoe. Eventually you can start covering more ground without even. Take it easy on yourself if it's getting a little complicated. Just remember that it's all about building muscle memory, one day at a time. All right, I think we can handle adding a pattern. Pattern's going to be nothing super different than what we just drilled. That tapping leg is now just going to go tap to the side, up on and, tap to the forward front, up on and, tap to the side, up on and we're already prepped for that transition on 4. So it looks something like this. We go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. Great job, you guys, on learning the T-step. I will be uploading a Charleston tutorial, which is part. I will see you guys in the next video.